明日は終業式なので1学期の授業は今日までだ。他に連絡事項はあったかな？
Our laid-back homeroom teacher's voice lulls our morning homeroom into a peaceful state amidst the hot summer heat.
先生！
どうした田淵？
新学期を新たな気持ちで迎えるためにも明日席替えをしませんか？
席替えな。正直めんどくさいんだが。おい、他にしたいやつはいるか？
The front half of our classmates and a few in the back raise their hands. It's about over half our class. Wait a second, you all just don't want to sit in the front anymore. Wait a second. If we are changing seats, doesn't that mean Rika and I are gonna be separated? I look at her. She's looking at me with a worried expression. Or more like she's just silently flustered. So cute.
よーし。じゃあ明日席替えするか。
No, wait, just a second. Objection! Objection! I spring up from my seat. There aren't any problems with these seats the way they are now, so isn't it fine if we keep our current seats?
まあな。俺もしないで済むならしない方が楽でいい。逆に席替えしたくないやつはいるか？
Rika timidly raises her hand. She must be just that desperate. She almost never does anything to stand out in class. Segawa raises her hand too. She winks grandly at us. A few other students raise their hands too, but the difference is obvious.
わかった。じゃあ明日のホームルームで席替えだな。日野もそれでいいか？
Yes. I can't go against the popular vote. There's no choice for me but to agree.
この前は藤原の義房がセッションに就任したところまで説明したね。今日はその続きから。
What do I do? What do I do? The chances of Rika ending up in a seat that's adjacent to me in any way is about 4 in 30. If Rika ends up in one of the corners, those chances dwindle down to 2 in 30. My odds are terrible. I don't want us to be separated. Oh, I know, I've got a good idea. Excuse me, I think I forgot my textbook. Could I have someone next to me show me theirs?
そうなのかい？次からは気をつけるように見せてもらいなさい。
Thank you very much. So could I look off of yours, Rikka?
いいわよ。
I place my desk right next to Rikka's.
昨日も授業あったから、カバンの中に入れてたわよね。私の家で忘れたの？
No, I've got it with me.
え？
I hope we can end up next to each other again, but seat changes are all up to luck, so there's a chance things won't end up that way, right? So I wanted to get the most out of sitting next to you, at least for today.
あなたってバカね。とても。でも、とっても嬉しいわ。
She smiles brightly at me. She pushes her textbook toward me. I push my chair closer to her so I can see it better. She's right next to me, close enough to hold. I want to hug her, but I can't do that during class. So, I interlock my fingers with Rikka's right hand and hold it lightly. She twitches in response. I look at her. She's red.
何考えてるの？今、授業中よ。
Yeah, I know. Your face is really red.
あなただって。すごくドキドキするわ。心臓の音、周りに聞こえちゃいそうよ。
But she doesn't seem against it.
それにこれじゃ、ノートが書けないわ。
I'll let you copy mine then. Does that not work?
ほんとバカなんだから。
She grips my hand back and intertwines her fingers with mine. I can feel her nervousness as well as her girly softness and warmth. Your hand's warm.
あなたの手もよ。それに、ちょっとだけ汗ばんでる。
It actually took a lot of courage to do this. I'm still really nervous. Does it feel gross?
あな たの一部だもの。気持ち悪いなんて思うはずないじゃない。私だって同じくらい汗ばんでると思うし。
Hearing you say sweaty is kinda erotic.
何よそれ。あなたの頭にはエッチなことしかないの？もう変態。
You're right. I've only been thinking about that kind of stuff lately. I should keep myself in check. Now that I've started doing stuff like that with Rika, I can't stop thinking about how good it feels. Both in terms of physical and emotional pleasure.
別に自重してほしいとは言ってないわ。私だって嫌じゃないもの。
Don't like what?
わざと聞き返してるでしょ。
Haha, figured it out. I just wanted to hear you say it.
あなたとエッチするの嫌じゃないって言ったの。
She says it in an extremely quiet, embarrassed sounding voice. I feel a little guilty, but also really happy that she still answered my question. But still, it's a shame. Guess I'll have to try harder. Cause I don't want it to just be something you don't dislike.
そんなの女の子の口から素直に言えるわけないじゃない。
Then I'll try my best so you can.
これ以上頑張られても困るわ。昨日だって3回もしちゃったし、私の体持たないかもしれない。
Her cheeks flush in embarrassment as she starts thinking about it seriously. Class continues on as I smile and watch her out of the corner of my eye. There are those paying diligent attention to the lecture, those sleeping behind the textbooks, those doodling in their notebooks or on their desks, Sigva doing maintenance on a camera on her lap. I doubt anyone's noticed that we are holding hands. I'm feeling a bit smug, but I can't just sit here and drink it in. I need to take proper notes for Rikka's now that she's letting me do this. I look at the board and start writing away. Oh, that's not right. I copied something down wrong. I switch to my eraser. I try to erase it like I always do, but... Oh, plunk. The eraser falls when I try to use only one hand and rolls under the desk. This is an unexpected downside. It's really hard to erase mistakes with just one hand.
私が拾うわ。
What? Thunk. Gah. We both moved to pick it up at the same time and knocked our foreheads together. Sorry, you okay?
私も確認してなかったからごめんなさい。
Oh,
どうしたの？
Rikka's pretty, well-proportioned face is right there in front of me. The guy sitting behind us just happens to be asleep.
涼介、まさか。
Rika seems to have picked up on what I'm thinking. Her face goes bright red. She looks flustered.
ダメ、待って、それはさすがにダメよ。
Right, you're right. I should just be grateful that she's complied with my request to hold hands. I grab my eraser and sit back up. Or at least I try to, but I feel a tug on my hand. Rika? Huh? What? Huh? Why? You just said we couldn't.
すごく恥ずかしいわよ。でも、すぐに諦められるのも嫌なんだもの。あなたの私への気持ちはその程度なのかしらって心配になっちゃうわ。
It seems a woman's heart is complex. Apparently, I need to be forceful about things sometimes. Looks like I still have a lot to learn. I got to kiss you, but it was too sudden for me to get to really enjoy it.
もうしょうがないわね。
She closes her eyes. I look around again to make sure no one's watching and to bring my lips up to Rikka's. We kiss once more as class continues quietly around us. It's Friday, July 18th. The first semester ends today. The closing ceremony takes no time at all. A boring talk from the principal in the gym, a warning about things to watch out for during summer break from the extracurricular advisor, and done. But it's not like I get to just go out and play now. The biggest event of the area, the Tanabata festival, is going to be for 3 days starting on August 6th. The school's festival is going to be on the same day, so lots of people are going to be working on preparations at school. I'm one of those people too. And there's one more thing. The moment that decides my fate for the second semester is about to happen.
席替えのくじを作ってきたから順番にこの中から引いていってくれ。
The students at the front of each column did rock, paper, scissors, and we are going to pull from the lottery in the order of who won. My column's dead last, and I'm second to last in my column on top of that. Maybe I should believe in finding fortune in leftovers. Either way, all I can do is pray that the seats next to Rika don't get taken. It's Segawa's turn. She gets the seat next to my current seat, opposite from where Rika is.
撮影するにはまあまあの席ね。
She nods in satisfaction and sits down in her new seat. We continue on. More and more seats get taken, and people move across the classroom. Rika's turn eventually arrives. The seat change is almost over at this point. There are only 2 open seats that are adjacent to each other. I won't even get to have a chance if Rika doesn't get one of those seats first. Rika must realize that too. I can see a bit of nervousness in her usual composed expression. She closes her eyes in prayer and puts her hand in the lottery box. The number on the piece of paper is... she looks very satisfied indeed. She somehow managed to pull the lot for my old seat. She looks uneasy for some reason. I don't think anyone around her has noticed, but she's clearly acting strangely. She's glancing around warily. She clears her throat as if steeling herself. She started gently stroking the surface of my desk. She looks like she's in bliss. I guess I can understand. I might do the same thing if I were sitting at her desk. She eventually stops, apparently having gotten her fill of petting my desk. And then she looks around again. She smoothly leans forward. Slowly, slowly, so no one notices. She lays herself face down on my desk as if it were the most boring thing in the world. Rub, 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 rub. Now that I'm looking closely, she's rubbing her cheek on my desk. Her expression looks like it's melting with happiness. She gasps and sits up, as if she's only just now come to her senses. She looks around again. She sighs in relief when she sees that no one saw her. She nonchalantly turns back toward the chalkboard. Though I saw everything. Rika seems cool and mature, but she actually loves to be spoiled. And she only lets me see her like that, and she only acts that way toward me. I know all too well that Rika loves me. I'm going on and on about this, I know, but I won't deny it, because it'd be a disservice to Rika's feelings if I did. If she loves me that much, then I think I'd be fine being stupidly in love too.
おい、日野、お前の番だぞ。早く引け。
Oh, yes. I come to my senses with a start. It's just me and the guy behind me. And what's incredibly fortunate is that the seat next to Rika's, that is, Rika's previous seat, is still open. My odds are 1 in 2. That's when I know. Haha, this must all be preordained. Heaven has led the way. There's no way it's a coincidence for that seat to still be empty. It's my fate to sit next to Rika again.
何をにやけてるんだい？早く言ってくれないか。
Yeah, glory will be mine.
は
頑張ってね。
Yeah, here goes. Rika's encouragement only bolsters my confidence. She's a goddess. I walk straight down the road to victory and shove my hand into the box of fate and fortune. I can feel 2 folded sheets of paper inside. My instinct tells me that the right one is the path to glory. But there's still a chance. Maybe this is a cruel trick of the gods. Maybe I should do the opposite instead. The right. Or, you would think right, but it's actually left. The right one. Yes! I scream in exhaustion. I pump both my fists. I've pulled the lot for Rika's previous seat.
ああ、日野。喜ぶのは勝手なんだが、何がそんなに嬉しいんだ？
What? Oh, the seat. I like window seats. Getting to be in the sunlight's great, isn't it?
日差しな。これからの季節は暑いだけだと思うんだが。
アホねあいつ。
そうね。でも、よかった。
ほんと嬉しそうに笑うわね。
しょうがないじゃない。本当によかったって思ったんだもの。
できれば私も隣の席になったことも喜んでほしいわね。
もちろん嬉しいって思ってるわ。よろしくね、瀬川さん。
よろしく。これでリッカを近距離で取り放題よ。
それはやめて。
I swagger over to the seat that I've claimed for myself. Looks like we are next to each other again. And Sega was close too. Let's get along.
よろしく。あ、私に遠慮せずイチャイチャしまくってくれていいわよ。披露宴で流す新郎新婦の馴れ初め部位に使う写真バシバシ。
披露宴って。
How far ahead are you thinking? All in all, I'm just glad I got to be next to Rika again.
これからもよろしくね。
Yeah, let's.
夏休みに入ればますます忙しくなります。毎年倒れるやつも出てきます。頑張ってもらえるのは大変ありがたいのですが、くれぐれも体調管理だけはきちっとしてください。
Shuichi is giving words of encouragement for the Tanabata festival preparations.
とまあ気難しい話はここまでにして、あさって暇な人いますか？英気を養うために海へ遊びに行こうと思います。参加は自由です。
That's sudden.
さっき思いついたからな。
I worry sometimes if you should really be committee chair.
思いついたら即行動だ。
I think that assertiveness might be the only committee chair-like thing about him. Only a few people raise their hands. It's hard to get people to do something like that on such short notice. Rika, Segawa, Shinozaki and I raise our hands too. Shuichi tells us the time and place to meet up. Oh, I know. Shuichi, you mind if Okihara-senpai and the others come along too?
ああ、頼む。人数は多い方が楽しいしな。
ぜひとも参加したいです。
私も問題ない。
ねえ、それ私も参加していいもの？
Of course.
じゃあ行こうかな。これでみんな一緒に遊べるね。
Yeah. I'm glad all of us seem to be free. We'll be finished with the ocean half of our display today, so this should be a perfect way to take a break before we start on the star half.
りょう、一つ提案がある。
What is it? Not every day Osaka makes a suggestion.
星空観察会をしたい。
さっき君が来るまでにみんなで話してたんだ。
今星座や天体を正確に把握できてるのはソラさんだけですよね。ソラさん主導でするにしても私たちもある程度は知っておくべきではないでしょうか。
I see. A stargazing party? That sounds good. But if we're gonna start the work next week, then tomorrow's pretty much the only day we could do it.
空いてる。
私もこれといって用事はないね。ブラブラしようかなって考えてたくらいで。私も時間はあります。
Let's do tomorrow night then.
そんなにあっさりと決めてしまってよろしいのですか？
Yes, since I don't have any plans or anything.
これはひょっとするとひょっとするんじゃ。
リツと喧嘩した？
What? Huh? A fight? Why is that the conclusion here?
リッカさんとデートなのでは？休日は恋人と出かけると聞いたことがあります。
Well, yes, we do go on dates, but we don't go on dates every time we have a day off.
倦怠期相談する？
No, it's not something that you guys need to be worried about.
そうだよ。いつも鳴沢さんといてとっても仲いいんだよ。この前お昼に音楽室でお弁当食べさせ合いっこしてるのを見たもん。ほっぺについてるご飯粒鳴沢さんが食べてたもん。
熱い。
Thank you very much for the support, but don't tell Rika you saw that. She'd probably want to run away somewhere far if she found out someone we knew saw that.
あ、ピアノちゃんだ。
Yukimura points out the window, down toward the grounds. A few female students, including Rika, are walking and talking with some men in suits and construction uniforms. Ah, those must be the people for the outdoor concert. I remember they said at the committee meeting that there's a final meeting and lookover for the Shio Academy Fest stage today. Rika's working hard, isn't she? And what's most significant is her expression. I can't tell what she's talking about from here, but she's smiling as she talks to the other committee members. She's become able to smile like that in front of people other than us. I'm so happy.
私たちが危惧することではなかったようですね。
亮の表情を見ればわかる。
Let's do our best today too, everyone. We continue on with our work on the display. And we finish the ocean half of the display by the time we have to go home, just like planned.